Now we've got our character set up through the tutorials in the description, we can dash around the place just fine. So let's add the box targets similar to those in the game Slice. Cool, I think one last thing is like the actual enemies or the things you blast through to destroy them, and that's the whole point of the game. So you'll probably do that. Yeah, so let's just make a thing, and then add a face. Yay! And we want this to be non-collidable, because we don't want the player to ever bounce off of it really. But we want some logic on it so that it destroys itself when it gets hurt. So we'll put a chip, just slap it on the side with surface snapping so that it is linked to it. And now we go and have a health manager. And this is basically like a sensor to sense any health modifiers that want to modify this object within a zone, or if it's touching or whatever. So yeah, let's just bring these down, because it only really needs 1 health, because as soon as it gets hit by anything, it's going to die. So put that to 1 health, and then it has this no health output. Let's just make the background white so we can see these other objects on top of it. And what do we want to happen when it dies? We'll just have it destroy itself. You could have like trigger an animation like we do with the dash, or emit an effect or something. That's up to you, but we'll just destroy it for now. So at the moment it thinks it has no health. Oh, there we go. I set the max health to 1 but didn't remember to set the current health to 1. So remember to set the current health to 1 as well, because that means it actually has health. There you go. When we blast through it with a dash, that will deal damage to anything it goes through. So in our dash logic, we want to activate a health modifier during the same time, and that can just do -1 health to anything in the zone. So let's just scale that down. Like that. Cool. So while we're dashing, we're moving, and we're doing some logic stuff, and we're turning the movement off and the pose, and we're dealing damage. And then if we're dashing through this is receiving that damage, and if it gets damaged, then it will destroy itself. So, and we're actually damaging ourselves. So we need to edit this so that it doesn't affect us, it only affects this box. So let's give this box a label of foe, and we'll say that this only affects something that is a foe by turning these other labels off. Cool, so now we're dashing up through that, but it's not actually through that, because you look at it on the side and it's not part of the same level. It's looking for foe. Oh, it's looking for collidable. So as this isn't collidable, it's not finding it, and it's not applying its damage. So we need it to do not collidable. And now let's see if that works. Yay, it did a thing.